have a story.
Great. I like your stories.
Do you?
Sometimes. Most of the time. Sometimes.
This is a humbling story.
Okay.
So for years and years, since the beginning of Mastering Alchemy, people have not been paying attention, some of them, and they buy 2 of something when they only mean to buy 1 of something. And this is Carol's and I, we notice this all the time. People are, at least once a month, someone buys level 1 when they already have level 1.
Or 2 or 3 of them. I've
Yes.
noticed also in the past.
Or they buy 4 books when they really only mean to buy 1 book. And 99% of the time we catch it and we void the payment so it doesn't hit their credit card. And then we email them back and forth and they're very grateful. I don't think most business, in fact, I know most businesses probably don't do that. They just, you ordered it, you get it. But Carol and I, we contact these people and say, oops, did you really mean to do this? And they're very grateful. And she and I are laughing and saying, oh, here's another one, didn't pay attention. So the humbling part of this is a week ago, I ordered soy curls, the little TVP, textured vegetable protein pieces that you can make. It's like another name for it is soy meat.
Oh, it's not something you do in your hair.
No.
Oh, I see. Oh, I was just curious.
Maybe some people do.
Okay.
But they're these cute little textured vegetable protein soybeans. That's all it is soybean that they've processed. That's really tasty and it's a good meat replacement. So a week ago or something, I ordered a box and the box came. And then yesterday, another box arrived.
Oh, this is the story where they were so genuinely gracious and they were expanding their business and they were sending you more than you actually ordered because they were being very kind business people.
Yes, I didn't tell you this part of the story.
Oh, I see.
This is new for you.
I get it. Okay.
So I get it and I open it up. Oh, it's the same thing that I ordered already. And I'm thinking, oh, you know, they're really sweet people. And I'm just going to email them and say, oops, you made an oops. And I'm willing to pay for it. So this morning I go upstairs and I think, well, why don't I check my credit card first to see? And lo and behold,
2 orders.
I placed 2 orders.
You didn't pay attention.
I didn't pay attention.
Wow.
Either that or another being got in my body and ordered it a second time.
Possibility. Yeah.
But they included free little jerkies, which were very delicious.
Yeah. So paying attention is something that, it's a moral of the story here.
The moral of the story is pay attention and don't laugh at other people who don't pay attention or order 2 of something.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the value of paying attention.
Well, paying attention is something actually we've been highlighting more and more because as this change really unfolds. So first, everything that happened before 2019, before COVID, etc., isn't going to happen the way it happened before. So if you have a set of routines based on a history, that history is questionable. It just may not be there again. So I watch this with a lot of people, especially since we just changed the website around and changed how we were doing business and watched the disruption some people went through in that process. And yet, even though we would say, actually, you're paying less for what you're getting than you were before, because it was something different, people went into reaction. And in that reactionary state, you don't pay attention. So, and it's actually funny because after you all said, hey, by the way, did you notice this? It's humbling, using your other story, where people basically, oh gosh, okay, sorry.
Yes.
And you see that a lot where people do something and then they get pointed out it's them and they become instantly nice.
Carol would like to hear that.
Yeah. But it's something where moving forward, being aware of that person who is engaging with you doing something wrong, if we could call it that, or inappropriate, or out of sync, and then paying attention to your response to them is going to be something part of the management of yourself going forward. So this really simple concept, pay attention. What you think is going on, many times going into this accelerating time space isn't what's going on at all. And what you think they're thinking isn't what they're thinking at all. I was really surprised a week ago or so. Somebody said to me, well, obviously this is what you mean. And it was like, wait, I can't even find that.
That's not what you meant.
Oh, it wasn't. I couldn't even figure out what they were saying was obviously what I meant. And then when we talked about it, they were real clear. Well, X and then Y and then Z and then therefore. And it's like, okay, I get all of that. But what you didn't pay attention to was all of this also went along with what you're doing. So in this particular case, it was fascinating. They came up with just an amazing set of conclusions about X meant, or this was going to happen. And then after you say, well, did you see this? Did you see this? Did you see this? Then more often than not, the person basically goes, oh gosh, oh, I'm so sorry.
Right.
So either you're the person or you're the recipient. But one of the things that you really want to be aware of is it's not going to be like it has been. And so managing yourself in those spontaneous reactive situations, some of them are going to be really fascinating because they are going to present opportunities that will clearly be missed if not paid attention to.
Yeah.
And in other circumstances, they're going to present a real dilemma if not paid attention to. So this being in present time, aware, observing, center your head, etc., going forward is going to be very interesting. And we've touched on this in another morning conversation, but this compression of time has two components. One is it's speeding up, it's going too fast, and the other one is it's really slowing down. And but the key is paying attention. So your moral to the story, your point of this one is good.
Well, and it's one thing if it's a $35 purchase that you accidentally made twice versus an $85 a month subscription or a $1,000 a year enrollment.
Yeah, we've had people pay for the whole program 3 times once. It was like, whoa, wait a minute.
They're just, and so not paying attention can be really expensive.
Yeah, in general. And also a lot of I just...
Do you have a humbling story?
No, it's a don't do this. Do not, when your computer company says, Apple says, we have an upgrade.
Oh.
Don't go there. It's like, well, I'm just going to push the button, and 45 minutes later, and then here's your new, and it's like, whoa, where is, and so you find yourself doing things sometimes in a manner that you don't remember why you didn't do it well before.
Right.
So paying attention is going to be something to become more conscious of.
More and more and more as the world goes through this this shift.
And just one more last piece to that. As this whole technology shift happens, you have not even seen what's about to happen with technology. I mean, you haven't seen it. Even the most amazing things you're watching with artificial intelligence and some of the other technology, it's at the very, very beginning. And it is going to be very disruptive. Word you want to begin to get to use, disruptive. Not bad, not good. It's just not going to be the way it was.
Shaking things up.
Yeah. And you literally, within the next 3 to 5 years, I'm going to say 3 to 5 years, not randomly 3 to 5 years. In 5 years from now, what we're doing today is not what we will be doing then in a massive level worldwide in so many different categories. So paying attention is something you want to begin to take a breath and pause and observe, and then choose where you put your next foot down.
No more shoot, ready, aim.
Yeah. So it's just something to pay attention to. That was a pun. I wasn't intending it. I get it.
I get it.
So